Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, I'm going to show you how to install Kali Linux on VMware Workstation Pro. If you want to learn ethical hacking and cybersecurity, then Kali Linux is a powerful operating system for that. In this video, I'll guide you through every step from downloading the ISO file to completing the installation inside VMware. So watch this video till the end without skipping any part, otherwise your installation may fail. Alright, let's begin. Before we move ahead, there are few important system requirements that you must check. These are very important, otherwise VMware and Kali Linux will not run properly. First, make sure that your CPU has virtualization support. This feature must be enabled in the BIOS or UEFI settings of your PC. Intel processors call it Intel Virtualization Technology or Intel VTX. AMD processors call it AMD-V or SVM mode. If this setting is disabled, VMware will not be able to run 64-bit virtual machines like Kali Linux. Next, your computer should have at least 8 GB of RAM. We are going to give around 4 GB of RAM to Kali Linux inside VMware. So make sure your system has enough memory to run both Windows and Kali Linux smoothly. Also, check that you have free storage space. Kali Linux installation may require 50 GB or more inside the virtual machine. So confirm that your drive has enough available space. Finally, make sure virtualization is not blocked by Windows features. If you are using Hyper-V and related features, then disable those features. Otherwise, VMware may show errors while powering on the virtual machine. Open the Windows features page and uncheck the following if they are enabled. Also, open the core isolation page and turn off memory integrity. This ensures that VMware can use your CPU's full virtualization power. Once virtualization is enabled and all requirements are ready, we can begin the setup. First, open the browser on your computer. In the search bar, type Kali Linux download. Click on the official website, which is kali.org. Scroll down a little and click on Installer Images. Here you will find the latest Kali Linux ISO file. Click the download button. The size is around 4.3 GB, so it may take some time depending on your internet speed. Wait until the download is fully completed. Now that we have the Kali Linux ISO file ready, it's time to install VMware Workstation Pro. The process is a bit different now because VMware is now owned by Broadcom. So follow the steps carefully. First, open your browser and search for VMware Workstation Pro download. Click on the official VMware link. Click on Download Now and it will take you to Broadcom website. Before you can download it, you need a Broadcom account. If you already have one, just sign in with your email and password. If not, click on Register and create a new account. Don't worry, it's completely free for both personal and commercial use. Once your account is created, log in with your email and password. On the Broadcom dashboard, click on My Downloads. Then click the Free Software Downloads Here link. Here, use the search bar to find VMware Workstation Pro. Select the latest version for the Windows. Right now, it's Workstation Pro 25H2. Open the Terms and Conditions link. Then go back and check the box that says you agree. Now, click on the Download button. If a verification form appears, enter your name, email, country, and postal code, then click Submit. Now click on the Download button again, and your download will begin. When the installer finishes downloading, click on it to start the installation. Follow the on-screen steps by clicking Next several times. After installation, click Finish to close the installer. Now, open VMware Workstation Pro. Click on Create a new virtual machine. Choose the option Installer Disk Image File ISO. Click Browse and select your Kali Linux ISO file. Under Operating System, select Linux. And for version, choose the latest Debian version. Right now, the latest one is Debian 13x. Here you can name your virtual machine. Type Kali Linux or any name you like. Below that, you'll see the location where VMware will save the virtual machine files. If you want to keep it on another drive, click Browse and select the folder. Next, it will ask for the disk size. By default, VMware shows 20 GB, but it's not enough for Kali Linux. Set it to at least 50 GB, or if you have enough space, you can go with 100 GB. Below that, select Split Virtual Disk into multiple files, then click Next. Before finishing, click on Customize Hardware. This is where we increase the system resources for better performance. Under Memory, set the RAM to 4 GB or higher if your computer has enough memory. Then click on Processors and set the number of cores to 4 or more, depending on your CPU. Now make sure both of these options are checked: Virtual Intel VTX or AMD V and Virtualize IOMMU. These tool allows VMware to use your CPU's full virtualization power for better performance. Once done, click Close, then click Finish. Now you'll see Kali Linux added in the left panel of VMware. Now it's time to install Kali Linux inside VMware. Select the newly created virtual machine. Then click on Power on this virtual machine. VMware will now start booting from the Kali Linux ISO file. Select Graphical Install and then press Enter. First, select your language. Choose English and click Continue. Next, select your country. Then select the keyboard layout. I'll keep it as American English and click Continue. Now it will start loading some basic components for the installation. After that, it will ask for a host name. You can keep the default host name or type your own name, then click Continue. For the domain name, just leave it blank and click Continue again. Now it will ask for the full name of the new user. Enter your name and click Continue. Next, it will ask for a username for your account. Keep it as it is or change it if you want. Now set a password for your Kali Linux login. Make sure to remember it because you will need it every time you log in. After that, it will ask you to select your time zone. You can choose any time zone that matches your country and click Continue. Now we'll continue the disk partition for Kali Linux. On the screen, you'll see several options. Select Guided, use entire disk. Next, choose the disk that appears and click Continue again. Now it will ask you how you want to separate your files. Select all files in one partition, which is recommended for beginners, and click Continue. Once again, you'll see a summary of the partitions that will be created. Select Finish Partitioning and write changes to disk and click Continue. Then select Yes to confirm that you want to write the changes to the disk. Now the installation process will start. This part will take some time depending on your system performance, so be patient. Once the base system installation is complete, you will see a screen called Software Selection. Make sure the options for the desktop environment and default tools are selected. Then click Continue to install them. Again, this process may take several minutes, so sit back and wait until it finishes. After that, it will ask to install the Jira bootloader. Choose Yes, then click Continue. Next, it will ask where to install the Jira bootloader. Select your main disk, usually shown as DEF STA, and click Continue. Now the installer will set up the bootloader and complete the installation. Once everything is done, it will ask you to reboot. Select Continue and the system will restart. After the reboot, your virtual machine will automatically start again. Once it's ready, you'll see the login screen. Here, type the username you created during installation. Then enter the password you set earlier and press enter. In a few seconds, the Kali Linux desktop will appear. Congratulations, your installation was successful. You can now see the Kali Linux desktop environment with several pre-installed tools. Open the Applications menu to explore categories like information gathering, vulnerability analysis, and web application testing. You can also open the terminal to start running commands. If you want, you can now switch to full screen mode by pressing Ctrl plus Alt plus Enter on your keyboard. Now Kali Linux is fully ready to use inside VMware Workstation Pro. So that's how you can easily install Kali Linux on VMware Workstation Pro. Now you have a fully working ethical hacking app right inside your Windows computer. You can test tools, learn penetration testing, or practice cybersecurity safely without affecting your main system. If you found this video helpful, make sure to hit the like button. Share it with your friends who are also learning ethical hacking or cybersecurity. And if you have any questions, feel free to ask in the comment section below. I'll try to reply as soon as possible. Also, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon so you never miss my upcoming tutorials. I'll see you in the next video. Till then, take care and keep learning.